As a reminder, you will want to click on this Play tab to hear me reading the question. You may also want to use your read and write tools to support you in helping with this question as well. You can also just use this video. The question is asking us a mixture of orange paint contains 8 teaspoons of red and 12 teaspoons of yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and start by showing you how to circle this in your table. That's the original ratio. Okay, they're asking us to make the same shade of orange paint using 8 teaspoons of red. Okay, I'm sorry, 18 teaspoons of red. So we're increasing, and I'm going to go ahead and type with the T, and I'm going to place this down here because we're talking about our red paint here. This is red paint, right? And I'm going to click up here and I'm going to color this one yellow just so you guys can clearly see which one's which. This is yellow paint, okay? Yellow is on the bottom, red is on the top. I'm going to switch back to my red colored paint and I'm going to use the T and I'm going to put that 18, okay? I'm going to just put it over here for right now. It doesn't really matter. I just know that it's bigger than 8, right? And so you need to think about what's that relationship and what do I need to know? So if I'm down here, I'm kind of questioning, what do I need to know? That's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out how much yellow paint would there be if I have 18 of red. So there's several different ways that you can approach this problem, but you must show your thinking. So when I say show my thinking, I'm talking about thinking about those relationships, and I might need to draw some lines or add in some additional numbers. Sometimes I can think about getting to 1 and using that to go back, right? Or I can look at my multiplication fact chart. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up my hover cam over here so you guys can see what this might look like if you were working this out on paper, right? I've got my number line written here, and maybe it's easier for me just to work on paper first, right? And I know this is my red paint, this is my yellow paint. I start with this 8 and 12 relationship, but I know I need to go to 18. Well, the first thing it might help me to do is to go over here and look at my 8s on my multiplication fact chart. If I look at my 8s, is 8 a factor of 18? Can I multiply 8 times another number and get to 18? If that's not the case, then I'm going to need to think about what is there a number that what numbers can I put together to make 8? So maybe I'm going to want to look at some of my smaller number relationships like, oh, I know 4. 4 can be multiplied by something to get to 8 and look, also to 12. It doesn't take me to 18, but I could probably use that to come up with another relationship that might help me get to a different place. So sometimes we have to go smaller to get bigger, remember? And that's where I might say, oh, what if I go back here? What if I divide these two numbers by another number? What if I divide them both by 4? And if I divide 8 by 4 and I divide 12 by 4, is that going to give me something that then I can use to multiply to get to 18 and then to use to figure out to get to this unknown number? Then can I use that to multiply to get to another number? So sometimes we have to go smaller to get bigger. And then seeing about which one of these makes the most sense. You are showing your thinking, so I need to see, work that looks something like this.